Okay, I learned a new French word. The word king is roi, okay? It's not Rio, it's roi. Now, I'm Richard Bierhorst. I'm an American artist living in Paris, France, and about 2.5 weeks ago, I survived a murder attempt, okay, which is why I've restarted my TikTok account. In fact, I've restarted all my socials, and I've basically resurrected, okay? I was crucified, and now I have a new life. And you can find out more details by watching my pinned videos. Okay, but here's what's funny. Sometimes mistakes stick. Okay, so I'm doing this still life series, and the word king is a important word, okay, in this series because I'm learning about personal sovereignty, okay? Now, I meant to spell it correctly, but I spelled it Rio, R-I-O, instead of R-O-I. So Veronique, where I'm staying temporarily because I'm homeless, she comes into the studio and says, "Oh, Rio, why did you write that?" Now I got upset because I spent a lot of time on this painting spelling something important, wrong. All right, so I had my little hissy fit last night. Now this morning I got curious. I was like, why is Rio de Janeiro Rio? Well, I found out it's actually itself a mistake. When the explorers, I believe Spanish explorers, were coming in to this beautiful bay, they thought they were in a river. So they called it River of the North, Rio de Janeiro. That's literally what that means. Well, it wasn't a river. It's never been a river. It never will be a river. However, there is the name, a mistake, permanently etched into history. Similar to why in America we have the native people called Indians, because the European explorers coming in thought they were in India. They were trying to find a trade route to India. They ended up in America, and they named the native people Indians, a mistake that has stuck. Okay, so I'm thinking of just allowing this painting to stay Rio, and let that be a reminder to me how sometimes when something divergent happens in our life, like when I was pulled out of bed and nearly beaten to death, yeah, a terrible thing I never want to repeat. But then we can ask ourselves, what's the silver lining here? What's the opportunity in this awful thing? Or what's the opportunity in this mistake? In this, something going away I didn't intend? All right? A powerful idea here, and I'm sharing it with you. All right, thanks. Sign up. Hey, by the way, go to richardbierhorst.com and sign up if you're interested in my content and you want to come closer to this magical life I'm living. I would love to have you there.